You motherfuckers, let's go, baby. AMC is looking a little squeezy here in after hours, up about 6.5%. It just hit 6 p.m. and we are seeing a lot of volume, a lot of volatility, but it has been to the upside. So are we heading to the moon? It looks like AMC stock is about to go crazy. So again, congratulations to everybody that has been buying the dip. Your position looks a little bit better after this move that we just seen. Holy shit, what is happening? How high are we going to go? Why is this different? That's what we must talk about here in this video. And I want you guys to remember back not too long ago when there was the probe, the DOJ probe between Citadel, Virtue, the big banks, and a couple other, hedge funds. They don't matter too much. That situation is setting us up for this next big monstrous rally, and that's what it's looking like right now. It's looking a little squeezy. I don't want to come out and get you guys super excited talking about the MOAS and this and that, but looking a little bit squeezy if I do say so myself. Make sure to come join us on the live stream later on tonight, 10 p.m. through 11 p.m.-ish. We usually go into encore mode and then go after that, but nonetheless, come say what's up and ask your questions and all of that. But that DOJ probe, people thought I was crazy. People thought I was losing my marbles when I said the manipulation is kind of over. Kind of over. Well, what are we seeing right now? This is definitely not the same level of manipulation that we were seeing in the past, where these rallies would get snubbed out. That's not really the case. It's not really what's happening. And why is that so big and so important to me? Well, because if you have market makers that are controlling something, they're literally controlling it, and they can do as they please. Well, now, since essentially the probe is kind of forcing them to play more by the rules. I'm sure there's some level of manipulation that still goes on, like in any stock, but they're kind of being forced here to play by the rules and to let the markets do what they do, because after all, you can't sit there and manipulate order flows. You can't send orders to the dark pools and do this and that and what they have been doing. If you got somebody watching over your back that we'll send you to the big house, and you know what Ken Griffin's going to get in the big house, right? It's not pretty. Don't even want to imagine that. But that's really the biggest noticeable change that I can see right now. We're actually able to rally because you are not going to see that same level of manipulation. Now that's not to say the SEC and everybody else won't come out and halt the stock whenever the hell they want to. That'll happen. That's a given. What I'm saying is our orders, when we put them in, are likely going in and actually helping the stock. Different from what we used to see, where everybody would buy stock on Friday or on Monday or just different times, different catalysts. I mean, fuck. We would get so many good catalysts. The crypto catalyst, the popcorn catalyst, the blockbuster numbers. Nothing would happen. And then after that DOJ probe came out, you started to see the stock move in the way that really the market function should be. Right, today, the rally didn't really get snuffed out. We're actually much higher than we were intraday today at about, what was that high? $18.91 per share. You're currently sitting at $19.30 per share, and this is a smaller position. Actually, I do have in my Robinhood portfolio about 200 shares, 8% of this portfolio, down about 31.32% currently. Average cost of $28 per share. Doesn't matter too much. I got a lot more AMC stock in other portfolios. It's a heavy concentration of mine. Now, what can we expect to see from this? Considering if the manipulation is really gone, if Mr. Crazy TCI was saying this a couple weeks ago, if he is right, what could happen for AMC stock? Well, I want to point out the obvious here. The AMC did break above its 50-day moving average with no problem at all. No problem at all. This would have been a key level we would have got snubbed out at before. Did not happen. We are now well above 1850. We're at 1934. So we're clear to head in my opinion, to about $21 per share. I would be surprised if that does not happen tomorrow, given the kind of enthusiasm that we are seeing right now. Even if you look on StockTwits, motherfuckers are going crazy. Motherfuckers are going crazy, as you should be, because, hey, look at that. The stock is rallying after all of the bears hoped and prayed they would be right and drive the stock down to 5 or 2. Man, get out of here with that. $5, come on. Come on, we were never going to that. That was very obvious. But I've seen a lot of comments saying that. And now, AMC stock is having a chance to redeem itself and prove itself. So, $21 per share does not seem all too crazy for tomorrow. Does it? Does it to you guys? What's your price prediction for tomorrow? A lot of people are talking about $100. That would be what, a 400% move? It's not impossible. It's not very probable, but still. Wow, that would be fucking crazy, wouldn't it? But you got to pay attention to the volume as well, because we're seeing this move only off of 76.3 million shares. That's a very low amount compared to what AMC has been used to. And what I also want to call out is that this move you're seeing is not option related. Not at all. Look at the option activity. You did see a lot of options go into the money up until now, but what you're seeing now has nothing to do with options unless people are actually assigning and, you know, making people exercise early and all of that, which probably not the actual case here. But what you could see is that at the 1850, you only have about 2,900 for open interest that does expire this Friday. What do we know about people, especially people that sold out, took the loss, started to hate on AMC? They're back. FOMO is back, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, that should be music to your ears. Let me say it again. FOMO is back. And it's not you motherfuckers that have been in the stock. It's not you guys feeling the FOMO. You've been positioned for this rally. And congratulations to you guys. Who's FOMOing are the people that sold out. And what are they likely doing? Buying these options that are 2 days left to expiration, 3 days left to expiration. And that's exactly what you're seeing. Look at the volume on some of these options. For the $19 call, that was 25,000 for volume today. At the $20 call, 61,000 for volume. 17,500 for volume at the 1850. And then that's really where the volume starts to slow down. $23 strike, 10,000 for volume. But what is more important to point out is that you only have 2 days left to expiration. So you could actually see a gamma squeeze here just based off of people that are buying the weekly options. And that could send us through the roof. And if you look at the broad picture here, take a step back and take the scene in. What's actually going on? Well, you've seen the 10-year treasury rates going through the roof. You've seen Russia, China, credit crisis that is going on. Europe, they're almost in a recession. The stock market is down dramatically. Mutual fund managers have underperformed the benchmark to this year, 86% of them. So a lot of people are out there losing a lot of money. And some of those hedge funds, they're not going to have the necessary capital to actually remain in these short positions, especially as we do continue to rally here like we are now, up 7%. Give me a break here. Give me a break here, the Bears. Come on now. We've been right all along, and we will continue to be right, and we will continue to see AMC stock rally. Now, if I want to get a little crazy with it, what's the highest I think we could go here throughout the rest of this week? Well, probably that 3380 level is going to be a very important level, because that's the 200-day moving average. If we blow through that, oh man, you could really be talking about $100 per share. A lot of people are talking about that, actually. If you look, just StockTwits is blowing up, going crazy. I don't see any specific news that's coming out today, in after hours. Nothing to really set this off, besides maybe, just maybe, some shorts are covering. We'll have to wait and see. Does the domino effect kick in? Let me know your thoughts on that down below in the comment section. But everything looks primed to see this continuation, this rally. And what's the most beautiful thing of all when it comes to AMC stock? AMC is one of one. GameStop as well. They're both unreplicatable, right? What does that mean? Well, everybody that has been invested in the markets in the past year, they know about AMC and GameStop potential. You're going to see FOMO like you never have before, and you're actually seeing it right now here in after hours, which is not too common to see a stock, especially AMC, moving like this in the after hours period. So make sure you guys come join us on the live stream. We will be going over this much more in detail, but it looks like we're getting a little bit squeezy out there, folks. Take a look at the short interest briefly. Yet again, for everybody that is unaware, short interest is 21%. Current shares that are sold short of 108.22 million. Cost to borrow max of 3.54%. I expect to see the cost to borrow max rate going through the roof, especially tomorrow. The utilization is 100% as well. Days to cover is 3. So it's very hard for shorts to get out of their short positions. Yet again, looking very, very squeezy. Up 7.56% here in after hours. That's nuts. That's nuts. Big congratulations, everybody. But as well as that, another trade that looks pretty interesting as well, just to point this out here for you guys, is BBIG. Why do I say this is interesting? And I wanted to put this in here for you guys. It's not financial advice. Do what you guys want to do. But we didn't see that move today. You really didn't see that FOMO. So if you start to see the whole hype sector really picking up, which I think you're starting to see, obviously, here right now, it's getting a little wild here on Wall Street, then BBIG could make for a really nice trade if you start to see some big moves come into the stock with the cheap premium that they do have. Kind of at a loss for words. It's looking pretty good. I'll definitely keep you guys up to date and informed tomorrow as far as any news that is coming out on this rally. If there is news behind this, well, GameStop and AMC just started to take off really at the same time. A couple other stocks as well that are in that, more hype category. But as well as that, I want to watch the option activity. Like I said, I want to watch the volume and I want to watch the open interest heading throughout the next 3 trading days to see what can happen. But it's looking really good. So if you guys want access to all of my trades in real time, link down below in the pinned comment to do so for that one. Go ahead, follow me over on Twitter as well. If there is news, I will notify you guys right away on that news via Twitter. As well as that, like I said, get yourself those free stocks down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Kind of ranting here, kind of got to get some things off my chest because we were right after all. So thank you guys, and I will see you later on tonight on the live stream.